One, boys, it's big, really big, way bigger than 3-pound test can handle. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Snap and Catch It here, and what we got going on today is we're going to be doing a little bit of micro fishing. Let's get right into it. First lure we're going to be throwing is going to be the marabou hair jig orange head. We're using our 7-foot long ultralight rod, Mitchell 310 reel as always. Make sure we set our drag, that's the most important. I'm pretty good at not setting that. Yeah, we've had some weird weather lately. It's been raining a lot, cold fronts. You know, I'm not too sure what the water temp would be right now, but it can't be that high. So I don't think we're gonna get any, I'd like to get a perch or a crappie, but who knows, to be honest with you. We're fishing this spot next to some fallen timber. A lot of snags right here. Make a few casts with this guy. If this doesn't catch anything, we'll throw out the micro chatterbait next. We got some geese over there honking it up. Honk honk. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, one of my favorite things about fishing the lakes around here, up here in northern Minnesota, is they're crystal clear, and you can really see when the fish hit, which I definitely am a fan of that. You definitely got to change your presentation up if you're used to fishing dirty water. No bright colors, that's for sure. Orange head's about the brightest color you'll ever see me throw out here. Alright, let's go ahead and switch baits. We'll switch baits and rods real quick. Go to something with a little bit heavier line on it for the micro chatterbait. Not much heavier. I want to say it's 8-pound fluoro. I already got it rigged up on my other rod here. It's the Lose Speed Stick Xfinity. Pretty sure it's a medium. Fast action. That's a really good all-around rod. You can really do just about any kind of fishing on a medium rod. And it casts that little chatterbait out there just fine. Hey Alana, let me give you guys a little closer look at that guy. There we go. Gold blade. Oh, it looks like our bait actually is turned, our trailer's turned kind of sideways on it. Probably doesn't really affect it too much. This thing got smacked by a pike last video. Alright, we're going to take a little jump, make a few casts in some other spots real quick. I've got some micro Nico rigs that I've been wanting to try out, see how they do on the panfish. I think I might be tying one of those guys on next. I'm just going to fish this last spot, and I think I'm going to tie on that Nico and see what we can't do. It's a beautiful little spot here. Oh, and it's definitely pretty deep right here too. The spot's actually kind of a deeper little hole. I wouldn't doubt we're out there in 12 feet of water. That should work to our advantage. I'm not seeing a whole lot of vegetation though. We definitely got some logs laid down going out there though, which is good. This is actually a forest that they flooded, so there's just logs everywhere out there. This lake is, you'd want to be careful on a boat. You'd want to take it slower, make sure you really know the lake, because there's dead heads everywhere out there. I've hit them on the kayak a few times. Alrighty guys, we're going to go ahead and walk back to the truck, and we're either going to think about tying on a different lure, or I'm gonna move to that last little spot down there. Debating on how much time I actually want to spend down here today, because there's a video I've been wanting to make at home for a while now, where I let you guys know top micro baits, as that's the time of year it is. We're gonna see if we can't get something to bite on a mini Senko, micro Senko you might call it. Now, I've never really thrown one of those around a whole ton. But I know I've caught bluegill and crappie on the full size one, so who knows, they might really like that. There's a lot of timber back here that I can't get a conventional hook back in, but I don't think I have a problem throwing a micro Senko back in there. And it is the time of year to where if you want to catch fish, you gotta go finesse. Tying up our knot there. Thought about throwing the Ned rig, but I need to get some smaller hooks first so I can rig it. How do you say it? Rig it weedless. I don't want to use my Ned rig hooks out here right now. The stuff that we're fishing in is definitely too woody for a Ned rig. It'd get snagged in a second. We're just gonna go ahead and Texas rig this guy. That's the setup right there, boys. Nice watermelon red flake. Beautiful. Woo! There it is, boys. Wow. That crappie, or bass, almost looks like a crappie with its coloration. Come here, buddy. Oh my God, does it feel good to lip a largemouth? There we go. That's not what we're going for, but hey, we'll take it. Well, we know they're in there. Hey, what's going on, Snap and Catch a Gang? It's your boy Noah out here. And what we got planned today is we are going to be doing a little bit of pan fishing, and we are going to be trying out some crappie minnows. The local gas station finally got them back in stock. We got a real basic rig going on. We got our bobber stop, 2 little split shots, going down to a size 6 gold crappie hook. I'm going to throw you guys on the chest mount, and we'll get cast on out there and see what we can make happen. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get our first minnow set up here. Our bait is some little crappie minnows. We're gonna go ahead and hook them right behind the dorsal fin. Oh, most basic kind of fishing you can do. Fishing's been real rough the past few weeks. And that's what we're looking like there. We're gonna go ahead and cast out about as far as we can. See what we can make happen. Alrighty guys, we tried fishing at that spot for about, oh, I don't know, 30 minutes. Nothing was producing. We're moving lakes. You know, you ain't catching the fish, you gotta go find the fish. We're at the next lake here. We got a little bit of a walk ahead of us to get to our spot. The spot we're going to be fishing in has access to a lot deeper water right off the shore. Water temp's still not quite warm enough, I don't think, for these guys to be pushing up super shallow. I think that last spot we were only fishing in maybe, as far as we could cast out, there's no way we were in more than 6 to 8 feet of water. This spot we can access 30 feet of water, and hopefully the minnows will draw those fish up to attack, so we'll see what happens. Alrighty guys, and we're at the spot. You might recognize it from last video. I like this spot because I have access to some shallower water and some deep water, just depending on what angle I cast. We just got to try to make it down these rocks without slipping. GoPro doesn't ever do it justice how steep it is. We'll probably try to fish that middle ground, see if we can't cast out to about 15 feet depth in water. Wonder how deep I should fish it. Oh, there's a big northern pike right down there. It's not what we're after today, but you know me, I don't complain when they bite. I'm about 5 feet down below our bobber. We're not going to cast out any crazy amount of distance. We are going to cast at an angle though. You know guys, I'm not sure if I'm much of a bait fishing right. This is kind of like driving me crazy. This is like the most boring fishing I've ever done in my life. Really. I think I'm going to cast this guy out one more time for about 5 minutes. And if I like the thing, I think I'm going to switch over to I think I'm going to start throwing the chatterbait. Make it a chatterbait. See if we can pull something out of me. This is just getting ridiculous. Oh my god. I don't know how people do this. You know, it'd be different if I was in the kayak, you know, and I was just constantly kind of floating along, but this is boring. Like, let me tell you. God, it's not bad when you're like night fishing or something, or camping, and you just kind of have other stuff to occupy yourself, but this is horrible, you know? Alrighty guys, we're at another spot. I'm sure you recognized it from my other videos. This will be the last spot of the day. Fiance's already getting mad because we were supposed to be home about 30 minutes ago. But you know what they say, if you're already a little bit late with a woman, you might as well just keep on fishing and be a lot a bit late, because at least you were fishing. Marry me at dark at night, you know. Oh, got one. Oh, fucker. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. We got one. We're hooked up. We're hooked up. Oh, come on. We got a drag fish, guys. We only got 3-pound test on. Woo! Ooh, this is what fishing is all about, boys. You see it out there fighting in the water? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Woo! 3-pound test fucking does it again, pal. Woo, woo! Oh, my God. We're going to go ahead and tire this guy out. I don't know how we're going to get him up here. Oh, God, I really don't want to snap off my my little mini chatterbait. on this guy. Whoo! Talk about fishing action non-stop. There's a little bit of a current too. I really don't want to use this Z-Man. You got to keep constant pressure on these pike because they'll try to bite your lure further down. They'll cut you right off. They're smart little bastards. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go for the boat flip. You just got to be careful, boys. Oh fuck yeah, landed them. Woo woo. That is what it's all about right there. Come on now. Let me get this guy unhooked and I'll show you guys him a little bit closer. Whoo! Hell yeah. That's why you gotta fish to the last minute, boys. You don't ever know what's gonna happen. Whoo, man, I was just getting ready to go home. I'm actually on the phone right now with the fiance. And, yeah. That's why sometimes it's worth, you know what they say, it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. She wanted me home at 5. It's about 5:30 right now, and that's why. I could tell the fishing was getting good. The sun had finally came out. We're gonna try to get this guy back in the water quick. But look at that. Wow. Ooh, what in the... Whoa, I about fell off the drainage pipe. My feet are a little bit slippery now. We're gonna go ahead and get his release. We'll throw him right into this current. There he's going. I don't know if you guys can see him, but wow. That is what fishing is all about. Alrighty guys, it's Snap and Catch It back here. Me and the kids and wife, we just ate dinner. We're gonna try fishing one more lake, just a few casts, and see if we can make something happen. I'll get to you when we're back on the water. Alrighty boys. We're gonna be throwing the micro chatterbait from earlier still. 3-pound test. I've never fished this lake before. We're just driving back on our way home from dinner and seeing it off to the side of the road. Figured out why not stop and give it a shot for a second. The rod put together, 7-foot ultralight. See if we can't make something happen. Ooh, it's looking like it's a pretty shallow lake. I'm watching out for geese that are trying to have babies because this looks like a good spot to get attacked by a geese or bit by a snake. This looks like a good spot to cast out first. Ooh, something big just jumped out there. What? I'm out on this point. We got one. We got one, boys. It's big. Really big. Way bigger than 3-pound test can handle. Way bigger than 3-pound test can handle. Whatever this is huge. It's fighting super weird. Whatever this is a monster. Oh, did you see it surface there? What is it? We were having to drag fist this guy pretty good. Hopefully there's no snags around here. Whatever this is huge. What do we got here? Is it a giant jumbo perch? Is that a jumbo perch? What is this? Oh, it's a smallmouth, boys. Let me get a quick picture. Ooh, ooh. We gotta get a picture of this. This is my, like, second ever smallmouth bass. Ooh, ooh. Oh, ooh.
Put your head down.
Here, give me some more slack. I gotta get it back in the water pretty quick.
Okay, yes.
These guys aren't in season.
Let me get a picture. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, got a picture.
Woo! Guys, this is amazing. All right, let me get this hook out. Micro finesse fishing at its best. Let's go get this guy released. These guys aren't in season right now, so we got to be pretty quick about this. Oh, that's a nice surprise catch. Second smallmouth ever. Whew, I didn't even know they were in this lake. This is just a random lake I stopped at on the side of the road. Let's get this release. Oh, there he goes. Wow, look at it. Look at it, he's right there. Wow, that guy fought hard, man. Whew. Them smallmouth, man, they're a different breed, that's for sure. Oh God, we're gonna have to go make a few more casts. I'm gonna go fish a little bit more. I'm gonna have to go fish just a little bit more. That's the second smallmouth I've ever caught in my life. That is badass. That was a long fight. See, boys, that's right there. See, you gotta find yourself a woman that lets you fish. I mean, I don't know how that lady puts up with me sometimes, because we got 3 kids and I fish 3 times a week at least. Ooh. 3 days a week, I guess. I fish probably more than that because I go out multiple times a day. But wow, this is just a random lake we pulled over to off the side of the road on our way back from dinner. We went about 45 minutes away from our house for dinner. And yeah, just decided to stop off here and make a few casts real quick. Got the kids all in the car and everything. Wow, that is micro finesse fishing at its finest. Wow. Yeah, the first smallmouth I caught was actually last summer, and it was a lot smaller than that. I've always heard that those things fight like crazy, and wow, do they. I thought maybe that was a micro perch or something. But wow, wow, wow. That is what fishing is all about, guys. 3 casts can change a whole day. Whew, man, I still have the adrenaline going through me. I mean, I'm out of breath from that. Whew. Wow. Make sure you smash that like button. We're going to be coming back to this lake on the kayak, that is for sure. Wow, that smallmouth bite is something different. Oh, wow. I mean, I think that's just about the limits of this 3-pound test on the 7-foot ultralight.